Hey guys, so as promised, I would share what, in my opinion, is or are the three types of motivation why you want to fast. This is purely just my opinion, not backed by science. I'm just a normal citizen of the world who's on a fast at the moment at time of this filming. So, um, so yeah, fasting's got great benefits and all that kind of stuff, but what you get from a fast depends on what kind of mindset you go into it with. So the first type is the type I like to call starvation, which is kind of like where, for example, if you don't like your body and you really want to lose weight and you just put yourself off food and you don't want to eat and you go, I'm going to lose weight, you're starving yourself. You're thinking about food. You're not having a good time. You're frustrated. You're not happy. Fasting is kind of really difficult when you do that because you're frustrated. The next type is for want of a better word, kind of the love type. What I mean by love, not cheesy goofiness, but where, for example, you want to do it for the health benefits. Like, fasting is good for you. The body is built for fasting, so you're going to be like, right, this is a challenge. I'm going to take it on. And you've got a positive mindset to it, and you're going to go, yeah, let's do it. We'll bite the bullet. We'll grit our teeth and we'll get through it, and just think of the weight loss, and you just think of all the health benefits, and you use that to drive you forward in this fast. And then there's the third type, which is the type I call police car just went past. I hope everyone's okay. The third type, which is the spiritual or for God type. And this, in my opinion, is the best type because you go into a fast going, right, I want to spend more time with God. There's something in me, and I want to work on it, and I want to become better at the end of this. This is, for example, if you have like a really bad habit and you go, I really want to change this habit, and I want to take the time to every day focus on this bad habit and to rewire it for something better, replace it with something better, and also just to draw near to God. There is a great sermon by Jentzen called Fasting is Hungering for God, and this is that kind of fasting specifically. It's a great sermon. When I fast, I listen to chunks of it every single day just to remind myself why I'm fasting and all the positive benefits of why God designed fasting, why fasting was designed the way it was by God, and maximize what we can get out of it. Because not only are you maximizing the spiritual benefits, cleansing out your crazy thoughts you might have in your head that you just need to kind of chuck out, any luggage that you might be carrying, figuratively speaking, and then on top of that you get all the health benefits that you do from the love fast. So not only are you doing a spiritual change, which is really amazing and really powerful, and I absolutely love it. My 9-day fast that I just did, that was the first time I ever put God first, and I'm going to make sure I dedicate some time each day to God, and this is my priority. And by far that's the most effective fast I've ever done in my life. It is absolutely powerful. You just get revelation after revelation. My joy came back, my energy came back, and then on top of that I got all the health benefits within 9 days. My resting heart rate, I've got a Fitbit, shot straight down back to normal because I'd just gone through a really stressful period, and my resting heart rate shot up really, really bad. It was a long-term stressful period, and the fast within 9 days, it went straight back down. So spiritual fast not only is it great spiritually, getting closer to God, if that is your thing, if you're interested in that, getting to know Jesus more personally, but you also get all the health benefits of the number 2 fast, which is love, which is focusing on all the health benefits. Except I think the number 3 is a lot easier because you're not focusing on the health benefits so much. You're not weighing yourself constantly. Like, that's not your primary motivation. You can only weigh yourself like once a day. There's certain speed, like, there's only so much health you can focus on every single day. But when you do the spiritual one, you've got a lot more to keep you going because there's a lot more to engage with. So I find that actually that is so much easier. And in fact, when I did my 9-day fast focusing on God, it was so enjoyable. Crazy, I know. Like, I'm a normal human being. Like, it's crazy that fasting would be enjoyable, but I enjoyed it so much that I decided I was never going to starve again, because I've starved before and it's been frustrating and it's been really hard. And I've done it just for the health reasons before. And so I know I've fasted before. I've never fasted for as long as 40 days, even as much as 9 days, the fast I just did. That was also the longest fast I've ever done in my life. And that was so much easier than any other fast I've ever done, basically. Yeah, so I encourage you. So pick your right reasons. Either way, if you do it for the health reasons or the spiritual one, either way, both of them are going to be absolutely amazing. The spiritual one is for those of you who believe in God. Otherwise, if you don't, focusing on the health is going to be also just amazing and fantastic and so good for your body anyway. So if you are healthy and you're interested in perhaps trying out fasting, you've never done it before, and you're healthy and you think that you're in the right place, and if you need to go check with the doctor and all that kind of stuff, but if you think you're up for it, I encourage you, maybe give it a go. Maybe try fasting just one meal if you've never done it before. And the beginning of a fast is always the hardest. The more you've done it, the easier it becomes. After my 9-day fast, I now know that day 3 onwards, it starts getting a lot easier. I had hunger pangs on day 4 and day 5 of my 9-day fast, but those disappeared afterwards. So each person is different, and it's so good, and you feel absolutely amazing, and it does get easier. Trust me, day 1, 2, and 3 are literally like the hardest days. So, So reasons number 2 or number 3 for health or for spiritual, which are both positive, both full of love, both are absolutely amazing. Obviously, I'm biased towards number 3 because I've done it before and it's completely changed my life. Like, literally, it's so amazing. Doing a spiritual fast is so powerful. If you're interested in number 3, then definitely I recommend listening to Jentzen Franklin's Fasting is Hungering for God. In fact, I'll put it in the description, the link in the description, so you can watch chunks of it and hopefully, like me, just get inspired. And I'm not going to rant anymore. I discourage you from doing the first reason, starving yourself. If you are somebody who's maybe got like an eating disorder, or you've had it in the past, and you know what it's like to starve yourself, and it's really tough. I think, us as humans, we know that fasting is good for us, and sometimes I think it just goes wrong when you've got negative stuff, or you're lacking a bit of love in your heart, you're lacking love from people around you, and you don't know how else to express it except by starving yourself. It's really, really sad, and if I can, I'd like to encourage you, if you're not hungry, if you're not eating, look for the positive, and because the body is designed to fast, and sometimes when we're having a tough time, you can't eat, and I get it. Obviously, health is priority here. Please don't starve yourself until you're sick. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about healthy, normal fasting. I'm encouraging that. I'm not encouraging, I strongly discourage starving yourself. That's not healthy, and it just makes people worried. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. As somebody who has got experience starving yourself. Yeah. Focus on the positive. If there's something about you that you really don't like, then turn it into a positive. Turn a fast into a challenge, going, right, I'm going to do a 1-day fast, set a time limit on it. And then, if it goes so amazingly that you feel like you could go for an extra couple of days, like instead of 7 days, you decide to go for 9 or something, then that's great, that's amazing. But know your limits. If you are fasting, tell somebody, please be responsible. Yeah, please be responsible. Yeah. Have a good time. Fasting is absolutely really amazing and powerful and so good for you if it's done the right way, if it's done for the right reasons. So I strongly encourage, focus on reasons 2 or 3 for love, for changing yourself positively, for a challenge. Either way, make it positive. Okay, I'm going to stop ranting now. Bye.